Nation in mourning, the aftermath of the knife attack in Southport. The community of Southport and the wider United Kingdom are grappling with grief and shock following a devastating knife attack that claimed the lives of 3 young children and injured several others at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class on Thursday afternoon. The incident, which unfolded at a community arts center, has sent waves of sorrow across the nation, prompting an outpouring of sympathy and a unified call for support for the victims' families and the emergency services who responded to the harrowing scene. The victims of a senseless tragedy. While formal identification is still ongoing, the 3 children who tragically lost their lives are 9-year-old girls. Their families are being supported by specially trained police officers during what is undoubtedly their darkest hour. Several other victims, including children and an adult, sustained injuries and were rushed to hospital for treatment. Their conditions have been described as ranging from serious to critical, and the community holds its breath for their recovery. The attack targeted a joyful and innocent event, a summer holiday activity where young girls, reportedly dressed in cowboy hats and sequins for the Taylor Swift class, were gathered for an afternoon of dance and fun. The violent intrusion into this scene of childhood joy has made the tragedy all the more heart-wrenching. A swift response and a community united. Emergency services were called to the scene just after 5 p.m. British summer time. Police, ambulance crews, and air ambulances responded with immense speed and professionalism. Eyewitnesses described a scene of chaos, quickly met with determined efforts to save lives. A 17-year-old male was arrested at the scene on suspicion of murder and attempted murder. He remains in police custody, where he's being questioned by detectives. Merseyside police have confirmed that they are not looking for any other suspects, and the investigation is ongoing to establish the full circumstances behind the attack. In the hours that followed, the community of Southport began to come together. A spontaneous vigil was held at the cordoned-off scene, with hundreds of residents laying flowers, soft toys, and heartfelt messages of condolence. The sea of tributes serves as a powerful testament to the 3 young lives cut short and a symbol of a community refusing to be broken by violence. A nation's condolences. The tragedy has drawn responses from the highest levels of government. Labour Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who is attending a NATO summit in Washington, expressed his deepest condolences to the families of the victims, calling the news heartbreaking. He praised the emergency services for their brave response. His sentiments were echoed by leaders across the political spectrum, all uniting in shared grief and horror at the nature of the crime. As the police investigation continues, the focus for now remains on mourning, healing, and supporting those directly affected. The names of the young victims, once formally released, will be remembered not for how they died, but for the bright futures they represented, futures tragically stolen on a summer afternoon. The people of Southport and the UK will now begin the long and difficult process of healing from a loss that seems almost too great to bear.